get John and Matthew back tomorrow?
Yeah, that'd be huge. They looked good in practice today, so I don't know what the status is, but obviously it's you guys that play significant roles on our team, so it would be great.
Looks like they're loading up McDavid and Draisaitl together. What's the challenge when those guys are on the same line?
Yeah, I mean it's a challenge. As always, they're both incredible players. When they play together, obviously they have great chemistry. They move the puck well. They're dynamic. They're tough to contain. So you just got to try to keep them in front of you as much as possible. Defend hard. It takes a 5-man unit out there to defend those guys.
You've gotten to know Connor a little better doing the commercials and things with him now. Like, you guys have more of a friendship than you maybe did before?
Yeah. I mean, we played together in the World Cup pretty early on. In both of our careers, I guess. And then, just spent time over the years, I guess, All-Star games, stuff like that, different situations. But, yeah, I mean, I had a ton of respect for him and, great person, obviously a very special player.
What was it like shooting the commercial? Connor was saying some long days?
Yeah, definitely some long days, but it made it a little bit easier to have someone there with you and going through it all. But in the end, it was fun to look back on and kind of seeing him come out with the with the commercials and stuff and just the history of that particular one. I mean, it's pretty cool. So.
How often do you eat your burger?
I tried it once. That's it. Yeah, gotta stay on point during the season.
He talked about how after your first 60-goal season that he tried to be more like you in some ways, to take stuff from your game and take it into his game. Have you ever been able to take anything from how he plays into your game?
Yeah, I mean, I think you look at different things. It'd be great if I could take the way he skates and just plug it into my game. That'd be nice. But obviously, it's there's probably only one other guy or two other guys in the world that can do that. So I think you always look at some of the best players in the league and try to pick up different things, whether it's with the puck or without, different routes. But he's obviously. Who he is for a reason and his work ethic and what he does to consistently be the player that he is obviously very impressive. So
they got John Klingberg on the other side now. What stood out most to you about his time as a Leaf, and what do you make of his effort to come back and be a player in this league?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was a little bit of a roller coaster for him with us last year and just not really being healthy. And the couple of months that you played with him, got to be around him a lot. He's a great guy, great teammate, a lot of fun to be around. It's good to see him seemingly healthy and back playing in the NHL.
What does it mean to be named captain of the U.S. team?
It means a lot. It's a special honor, obviously, to represent your country and to have that honor is huge. A lot of guys on that team wear letters for their respective teams, so I don't think it's it could have been a lot of options, a lot of different guys, but to have that honor, it's very special.
Do you feel a little bit more prepared for that role, having been captain here now for a little bit?
I guess so, yeah. I mean, I don't think too much really changes. My approach, who I am on a day-to-day basis, doesn't really change. I just want to continue to push myself to be the best that I can every night. Like I said, the group of guys that we have, on that team and in this locker room as well, it goes for both. A lot of leaders on their teams, respectively, and I think collectively as a leadership group, that's how you try to approach it.
How does your leadership style evolve in the last little while, or has it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's evolved every single year. Just try to, be a better version of myself than I was the year prior. And, fortunately, we got guys that have been around for a long time that I can lean on and talk to. And, like I said, it's not just, one guy making all the decisions. It's kind of a collective thing. And, we have a veteran group, so it's pretty easy to communicate, with different guys and get a feel for different things.
A lot of Americans over the years have said that Canada was the team they wanted to beat more than anybody, right? There's always been a rivalry between American hockey and Canadian hockey. You haven't had as much of that, right? Because they've kind of taken two Olympics out of your wheelhouse, and even the World Cup of hockey wasn't that. Do you have much of a rivalry, or do you have a sense of the American rivalry with Canadian hockey?
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, in my time at the national program, you played Canada a ton, and you play all these countries, but obviously boarding with them, and it's rivalry that goes back a long time. So I'm excited to have the opportunity to play in that and experience that.